Today in this video we'll be going through the play-in and playoff tournaments of who's going to be in the playoffs and who's going to be in the NBA Finals. Also the breakdown of my top 3 Warriors games this regular season. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and yes, from the title of the video and from the intro, we're going to be doing my prediction of my best 3 Warriors games, or the best 3 Warriors games, and the play-in and playoff tournament. Let's get straight into it. Now, start off, the regular season ended today with a lot of games on, like 15 games was played today, a lot of games to go through. I'm not going to go through all of them. But yes, the ones we're going to picture, yes, this Warriors game against the Pelicans clinched 3rd spot. Let's go talk more of that later. Lakers, an amazing OT against the Nuggets. Big win there. Also, the Bulls game was pretty big, 1-4. The Nets game was unbelievable as well. Just slipped past the Pacers. Another game on the line that was good. I can't believe the Heat did lose against the Magic. Spurs, Mavericks, doesn't matter. This game, Kings, Suns, was a closeout. Everyone's resting their players for playoff contention and all that. That's probably why they lost all that game. So, let's go. Playoff picture starts in 2 days. Play-in starting. So the play-in contenders are Brooklyn Nets, Cleveland Cavaliers, Clippers, Timberwolves, Hornets, Atlanta Hawks, Spurs, and Pelicans. Those teams are in the playoffs. Play-ins for the postseason. The first game is the play-in 7 and 8 seed game. So it's the Cavs taking on the Nets at the Nets home ground. So the reason why, who am I going to be, this video is going to be about me tipping, who am I going to be tipping for the play-in tournaments and the playoff. So, start off with the Cavs and Nets. So, big contenders. If I just go to the ESPN app, here we go, and we just go NBA, and we go to Wednesday, Cavs Nets. I always go to ESPN to have a look at everything. So the Nets, in the matchup predictor, they are a 71.4% chance of winning the game. As you know, Nets have some big numbers, so people who are out is Jared Allen for the Cavs. Status is out. Gordon Dragic is out, Seth Curry's out, Ben Simmons, he hasn't played the game all season. So, there's big numbers there. So, your playoff bracket is set. So, there's one team, whoever wins this game, Cavs Nets, will go into the playoffs. Sorry, is that right? Does he go into the playoffs? No, I think the winner goes to versus the winner. Sorry. Yeah, so my prediction of Cavs Nets for the winning team is going to be the Nets. I'm going to go Brooklyn Nets just because they have big names. They have KD, Kyrie Irving, Andre Drummond's pretty good. Patty Mills, being unbelievable. So my prediction, Cavs Nets, being at Nets home ground, is a tight one, obviously, as you know. But yeah, Nets have probably the home court advantage, big numbers, big names. They're going to go very well, I reckon. I reckon Nets will probably get to the playoffs and probably even make it to round 2. That's my prediction. Probably not the finals, but probably round 2. We'll see. That is, I'm going for the Brooklyn Nets in that play-in 7 vs 8 East team. Right, moving on to the play-in 7v8 West. Now, if we just go to the ladder as the standings, it is Clippers, Minnesota. Clippers finish on a 42-40 record, Minnesota 46-36, so close, not really close enough, but mine is this. I'm Clippers, as you know, if I go to Clippers Timberwolves, they might have a few guys out, don't they? Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Right, so they have some of you guys. If I just go full injury report, I'm just going to have a look here. It might change, honestly. Okay, a lot of people are out. So Paul George rest. Right. They're mainly all rest. And Timberwolves illness, right? Carl Towns out. So from that, you can see there's a lot of outs in that. So Marcus Morris Sr., Powell, Baton, Kennard, Jackson, Towns, Russell, all those big names are out. But you just got to go for the team itself. Paul George will be definitely playing. So as you know, Timberwolves are at home. It's a tight one. Like, I would love to see Clippers go further in the season. I know they did smash the Thunder today, but it's just tight. I already got Brooklyn Nets, but the Clippers Timberwolves, it's such a hard game to decide who's going to go who. For me, I'm going to go the Clippers just because they have Paul George. They're going to have some guys back. There's people resting mainly. I know it's a home court advantage for Timberwolves, but the Clippers, for me, have been amazing since Paul George came back. Kawhi Leonard's still out with an injury, so he won't be playing. He might be playing. I'm not too sure. Does it actually say he's playing? No, it doesn't. Okay. So, yeah. That is my prediction. Clippers for the win there, and Nets for the win for the East and West 7 and 8 position. There it is. Moving on now to 9 and 10. The next day, we have 9 and 10 play-in for the West and 9 and 10 play-in for the East. This is getting me. This night play-ins are so good this year. I love what teams are in it. First off, let's just start with the Hornets and Hawks because they're pretty simple. Hornets are 43 and 39 record, and Hawks 43 and 39. So tied record. That's going to come in key. If we just go back to ESPN and we go here. Okay, so 69% Atlanta win. That's really key. This is the teams who are out. Gordon Hayward's obviously out. Nick Richards, I have no idea who he is, but he's also day-to-day. Atlanta Hawks have big names. Trey Young, Clint Capella, all those guys have amazing. Who else do they have? On the other side, if you think on the other side now, the Hornets. Miles Bridges, Mason Plumlee, LaMelo Ball, they're big names in there. Montrezl Harrell. But it's just the Hawks at home court advantage. I'm saying everything home courty because the fans just get rowdy in the playoffs and play-ins. The Hawks, for me, just have a better percentage on what ESPN's saying, but they have a better team. Like Clint Capella, Trey Young, Iceman, you know. They're just a better team. They play very good at home. When we played them at home, at their home ground, we lost because we didn't have Clay, I don't think. I think we did play, but we didn't play that well. But Hawks, I reckon, they went, I think, to the conference finals and lost. But Hawks this year won redemption. I reckon I haven't seen Hornets in a long time. Like, Hornets, probably, it's 50-50, honestly. Yes, Hawks are 10th. Yeah, sorry, Hawks are 9th, sorry. Charlotte's 10th, sorry. Yes, they're both tied, but they're 9 and 10. It can go 50-50, but for me, Hawks are going to win that one. That's my prediction for the Hawks. Now, this was the chat of the NBA over the last week. Spurs Pelicans is the 9 and 10 for the East. More big names. As you know, yes, the Warriors did beat them 128-107 today, I think. Anyway, the big talk was Spurs Lakers. Who's going to get in? Who's going to get in? If we just look at the ladder in the West. Does that say East? Oh. Oh, they marked that up. West Conference. Oh, anyway. So if we look in the conference where the Spurs, Lakers, Pelicans line up, their records are very close. As you see, Pelicans 36-46, Spurs 34-48, Lakers 33-49. Now, for this, it's the Lakers. Now, if Lakers won against the Suns, they would have clinched number 10. But because they lost, they knocked out. So when we versed them, when we won, they were already knocked out, so they didn't care. But we needed a win to clinch the 3rd seed. So Lakers are out. I was predicting Lakers to be number 10, but there were injuries with AD, LeBron, Westbrook, Kendrick Nunn, all those guys. Lakers just slipped out. They got out. So Spurs are in. Wow. Last time they won a final was 2014, I believe. Is that right? I have to look that up. 2014 when they won. But the Spurs have also big names. Let's go to the Spurs first. If we just go, is there injuries out there? What injuries do they have? Right, okay. So this is from out today, so it might be uploaded later. But Ingram, Valanciunas, that's not upgraded. So I reckon all those are resting purposes. DeJounte Murray did play today. But the Pelicans, let's talk to them very quickly. Pelicans, they have some good guys. CJ McCollum, Jonas Valanciunas, Brandon Ingram. When Zion gets back, he's still out with a foot or ankle injury. I'm not too sure. Leg injury. Not too sure about that. But they have some big names. CJ, that trade from Portland team, had put Pelicans up into 9th. I was predicted. I did not know how Pelicans got there. I thought Portland would be in there, but no. Pelicans have been amazing. So, yeah, that's my prediction. I haven't said who's going to win. I just got to go for the Pelicans. Just not because they're higher. Yes, they're higher. Yes, but they're just a good team. Good team. Pelicans, they have some good guys. CJ, Tunis, Ingram, all those guys. Spurs, they do have DeJounte Murray, Powell, Landale, Lonnie Walker. But home ground for the Pelicans doesn't matter. They're going to go very well, I reckon. They're going to go amazing, Pelicans. That is my prediction for the play-in 9-10 Pelicans Spurs. Pelicans going to win that one. Right. So now we've done that. Now we have done the play-ins. Let's just go through it. Cavaliers Nets. My prediction is the Nets. Play-in 7 and 8. Clippers Timberwolves. I've gone Clippers for that one. Play-in Hornets Hawks. I've gone Hawks. Hornets Hawks. And play-in 9-10 Spurs Pelicans. I've gone Pelicans. So home, away. That's my prediction. The play-in this year have been amazing. If you think back to last year, the Warriors were in the play-in. How? And we lost against the Lakers, so get them out of here. Now we're in the playoffs. Let's go. Now, that is it. Now we are going... Okay, what my prediction is going to be here, guys, is I'm going to stop this video and make a new one on my top 3 Warriors games. Actually, no, we're just doing them all in the same video as well. So yeah, there it is. Hornets, Hawks. There it is. So now, let's go into the top 3... let's go into the playoff picture now. Let's go. Yeah, so we're going to do the playoff picture, and then we'll, in another video, we'll do my top 3 Warriors games. That's what we're going to do. So, as the playoff picture stands, there it is there. Suns on top, and Miami Heat on top in the playoffs. This is what I think is going to happen. If I follow this, right. So, New Orleans, San Antonio. Yeah, one chance. So, if Pelicans win, they will verse the loser of 7 and 8, so Minnesota. Pelicans, Minnesota. Now, if Pelicans and Minnesota lose... No, sorry, if you lose, you're out. That's right, if you lose 9-10, you're out. So Pelicans win, Spurs are out, they're gone. Pelicans will verse the loser of 7 and 8, which would be Minnesota. And Minnesota versus Pelicans. In that game, I'm going to go Minnesota wins that game, because Pelicans, Minnesota, very different there. So Minnesota wins that game. Then Minnesota will go up to verse Phoenix. Okay? But then if we go back down to the Clippers, they win, they will verse Memphis in the Western Conference round 1. If I just go here. So yeah, Jazz, Memphis, cool. So yeah, playoffs. Pelicans win, Spurs out, Minnesota loses, Clippers go to verse Memphis. So then once they're in, and then Minnesota wins that, they verse Suns. Over in the East now. Let's go to the East. Atlanta Hawks and Charlotte. The winner of that one, as I said, was Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks will verse the loser of 7 and 8, which was the Cavaliers. Then the winner of Cavaliers Nets will verse Boston. That's the Nets. So it'll be Nets versus Boston. It was Milwaukee, but then they moved down because Boston won with the tiebreak and all that. So yeah, Charlotte's out. Now Cavaliers versus Charlotte. That is a game. Cavaliers versus Atlanta. That game is close. Atlanta Cavs. Pretty hard to decide, but I reckon Atlanta's going to go the whole way there. So Atlanta will versus Miami Heat. So now we got the playoff picture. Play-ins are out. Done. Now playoffs. What I think's going to happen is this. Right. playoffs. Now, I'm not too sure. How does this work? Okay, so now playoffs are in. What my prediction is this. Suns will win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Suns will win against Minnesota Timberwolves. Then they will go to round 2. If I just go, sorry. Where does it say NBA teams, players, love games? Okay. If I just go here. And I search NBA playoffs picture here. Right, here we go. Where is it? It doesn't even say, does it? Where is it here? Here we go. So this is not it. Just pretend it's like this, okay? So yeah, my prediction. Right. So, as I said, I had to think of that up. So Suns will win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. So Suns will go to round 2. Is that conference finals? Is it? I think it is. So yeah, Suns will go and win that one. Dallas, Utah, very close there. Dallas have Luka Doncic, all those guys. Utah have Donovan Mitchell. I reckon Utah will win that one. Utah will go. Warriors, Denver. I got to go Warriors 100%. They're going to win that. And Memphis versus Clippers. I got to go Memphis, the better team there. In the East, Heat versus Hawks. I'm going to go Heat. They have some good guys, and the coach is going to be routing them to win. Philadelphia, haven't seen them. Toronto, where they've come from. Philadelphia with the win there. Bucks, Bulls, the winner. Got to go the defending champs, the Bucks. And Boston Nets. I got to go Nets, honestly. That seems weird, but Nets just going to bring some firepower into that team. So yeah, Nets is my prediction for that. Now, I know after that there goes to conference finals and all that, but I'm just going to skip all that and go to the NBA finals. As you know, NBA finals are between a Western team and an Eastern team. This is it. The Warriors, I reckon, are contenders, but not too sure. Maybe the Suns will get in. I have no idea. I reckon in the finals, Warriors probably will get knocked out, maybe. But for me, let's go East. I reckon the Miami Heat will go into the finals. That's on me. I think Miami Heat will advance to the NBA finals. That's what I think. And the Western, it's either between Suns, Memphis, or Warriors, is what I'm thinking. I think it's going to be a Miami versus Memphis Grizzlies final. Yes, I know Warriors aren't in there. They probably can. It's very tight. Let's put it out here. Grizzlies, here's our top 4 contenders. Suns, Memphis, Warriors, Heat. Heat, I reckon, definitely going to make the finals. It's just, I don't think Bucks will do that this year. So Heat versus Memphis that'll be a great finals, and I reckon that's going to be what's going to happen. When Curry comes back, Warriors are going to be very good with Draymond and Clay and Poole and all those guys. Warriors are a contender as well. Okay, have a break. Stop. This video's too long. What I want to be doing, guys, is this. NBA Finals will be Warriors versus Heat. Or Warriors versus Memphis. I don't think Suns will get it. They might, honestly. They're probably good. They're a very good team. You never know. But there it is. My 2022 NBA Finals is the Miami Heat versus the Golden State Warriors. That is it. That's what I'm going to leave it as. I reckon the Warriors will get there. I'm hopeful. I want them to win so bad. Maybe the Suns can pull it off. Probably they're going to win 4-0 the whole trip. But you can't predict the Warriors. You cannot stop the Warriors going. There it is. Because in the NBA, I've researched, there's a team that's come third that's won it. The Warriors could do that. There it is, guys. Alright. That's the final. I've previewed a lot. Thanks for watching. Warriors Heat final. or it probably will be Memphis Heat, whatever. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm probably wrong. This is my prediction, not your guys. This is my prediction. So if you think it's gonna be Suns, Boston, or whatever, that's your decision. This is my prediction of what I think it's going to be. Warriors, Heat is the final. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And until next time, enjoy life and have fun. See ya.